Lightning 100, Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals with Bela Fleck on banjo there. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm so excited about having you here on the show today, and that you brought your banjo. It seems like just the other day you were here recording an upcoming episode of Music Business Radio.
That's right. That's right.
Which we are going to air a week from this weekend before the big show coming to Ryman Auditorium. It's going to be Bela Fleck, the Africa Project, and it'll be the first time you guys have all been on stage together.
Yeah, it's getting very exciting because the guys are all coming next week. One of them's coming this week, and we're going to start touring on the West Coast as a duet with Tumani Giabate, who's this great kora player, maybe the most well-known instrumentalist from Africa. And we start as a duo, and then all the other guys get here, and we're going to have these 4 great artists coming from Tanzania, Mali, Madagascar, and South Africa for the concert that we're going to do in Nashville.
Well, it's so amazing, and I want to talk to you about your adventures over in Africa and the work you must have put in just to even get there. Finally, the new CD is out. I think when we first started, when I made a commercial for your show at the Ryman, the CD wasn't out yet. It's out on Rounder Records, and I want to talk about this CD. Really kind of takes you on the adventure.
Absolutely. There's a film and the CD. The film is playing on public television a couple of times this week. I think around 8 or so on the 18th, and then again a few more times. I think maybe 3 times before the concert. You can see, a 1-hour version of the film that we cut together for television, and then the record's out, and the tour's starting. So it's all kind of hitting.
There's so much to discuss this afternoon, but let's get a tune on the banjo.
Sure. Okay, I'll play you something I learned in Tanzania. I learned this from a marimba player, so this is kind of out there. Okay.
All right, this is Bela Fleck on Lightning 100. Lightning 100, Bela Fleck, live in our studios this afternoon. It's 8 minutes past 1. So great to have you here. This guy's a legend. Another thing to add to it is he's been nominated more than, in different categories, more than anyone else in Grammy history. You've won 8.
11.
11.
I hate to be the one to point it out, but yeah.
So just an honor to have you here in the studios, and this is right down the street. You live here in Nashville.
I do.
About to be heading out on tour, and the show's going to come to Ryman Auditorium. I want to talk about the Africa project.
Sure.
How long have you wanted to go to Africa?
Oh, I can't even remember. I first learned that the banjo came from Africa in the Pete Seeger book, How to Play the Five-String Banjo, like when I first got the banjo. So I've always been aware of the African roots of the banjo, but as time goes on and I get more interested in traditional African music, the more I wanted to go play with these people. And, there's a lot of Afro pop out there, like kind of rocking stuff with drums and electric guitars and bass and stuff, but the acoustic stuff really turns me on, and I'm really interested in thumb pianos and marimbas and guitar, acoustic guitar players and singers, and that's what I was looking for when I went to Africa. I went to Uganda, Tanzania, Mali, and the Gambia, and found some really amazing music.
Did you find some new instruments or anything you'd never seen before?
Yeah, I saw a lot of things I wasn't expecting. The one-string fiddle is called the zeze in Uganda. Something called the ngoni, which is kind of like a banjo in Mali. And then there's the camel ngoni that's kind of like a harp. And then there's all these bowed lyres that are they're called bowed not because they're played with a bow, but because they're made out of sticks that are curved. And then the strings are stretched across the curved wood. So they all make different sounds. I mean, there's one of the cool things is that they've figured out how to make acoustic distortion on the thumb pianos and some of the lyres, or you play it and they rattle. And that's a cool sound, and so there's nothing new in the world.
Did you get to get an instrument while you were there? Did you buy anything? Or?
I got a few things. I got a thumb piano and an ngoni and an akonting, which is the banjo in the Gambia. Yeah,
it just sounds like you probably were like a kid in the candy store.
I was.